Protocatuic acid comes actually as a raw material, as a powder, and as you know, you can eat it with safety. And the little pieces of powder in the raw material, when put into solution, actually turn out to have thousands of little tiny crystals that look like this. Most crystals, like if it was zinc or something, look like a rhomboid, but PCA looks like this. And why is that important? That's important because protocatuic acid, when it functions to hit a bacteria or a virus, the first action that happens is physical disruption. Most antibiotics have a biological disruption of the bacteria or of the virus. Why is that important that protocatuic acid spears and physically breaks the bond of the bacteria or of the virus? It is because when a virus or bacteria mutate, they change the biology of their surface, so all of the existing antibiotics are on a biological basis and therefore are resistant. But it cannot be resistant to the physical disruption, and that's why protocatuic acid is particularly important as an antibiotic. Then the other thing that's important about protocatuic acid is that it very much attaches physically to property. So if I spray a substance with a PCA that has let's spray away DOA, which is a way to protect different surfaces from having bacteria or viruses attached. This dries over a period of time. And what's important is that, and I hope that this shows, that you can see the surface that I sprayed earlier has dried. And what's important is that if you try to take that off, you cannot physically get it off. That's extremely important from the standpoint of what's known as persister bacteria or persister viruses. What makes a bacteria resistant to an antibiotic is that when the first time you take the antibiotic, you may kill 80% of the bacteria, but 20% either mutate or become biologically inactive. And then after 20 minutes later, they revive and are forming more colonies. So the usual antibiotic goes in and washes away and isn't there. But with protocatuic acid, because of its adherence to substance, whether it's tissue, whether it's an implant, or whether it's a gown or a mask or a hard surface or a fomite or an air conditioner, a ventilator, you have a long-lasting effect from protocatuic acid on the surface.